Number 10. The striped bark scorpion. We begin our countdown with a creature that has haunted Texas boots for generations. The striped bark scorpion is the most common scorpion in the entire state, found in all but a handful of Texas counties, and it is the one you are most likely to cross paths with. You will know it by its pale yellowish body marked with two dark stripes running down its back. Unlike many of its desert cousins, this scorpion is a climber, which means it does not just hide under rocks. It slips into homes, climbs walls, and tucks itself into the dark, cozy folds of clothing, bed sheets, and, yes, the inside of a cowboy boot left on the porch overnight. That is exactly why old Texans still teach you to shake out your boots before sliding your foot in. Its sting delivers a venom that causes intense, burning pain, swelling, and numbness that can last for hours. Unlike the far more dangerous bark scorpions of Arizona, the striped bark scorpion's sting is rarely life-threatening, and there has never been a confirmed scorpion sting death recorded in Texas from this species. For most healthy adults, it is agonizing but not deadly. The real danger is for the small percentage of people who have a severe allergic reaction, for whom a single sting can become a genuine medical emergency. A sting that hides in your boot is an unsettling start. But the next creature delivers a bite that can rot the flesh right off your body, and it is hiding in the same dark corners of your home. Number 9. The brown recluse spider. Texas is home to nearly 900 species of spider, but only 2 are truly dangerous to humans, and the brown recluse is the first. As its name suggests, this spider is a hermit. It wants nothing to do with you. You can often identify it by a distinctive dark violin-shaped marking on its back, which has earned it the nickname the fiddleback spider. It hides in the quiet, undisturbed places of a Texas home, inside cardboard boxes, stacks of firewood, garages, sheds, and closets, waiting silently out of sight. The danger comes when a person unknowingly pulls on a stored jacket or slips a hand into a dark box, and the cornered spider bites to defend itself. Its venom is necrotic, meaning it destroys living tissue. A serious bite can kill the flesh around the wound, opening a deep, slow-healing ulcer that may take months to recover and sometimes requires surgery. The truly chilling part is that the bite is often completely painful at first. So many victims do not even realize they have been bitten until the damage has already begun to spread hours later. A spider that rots your skin is horrifying, but the second of those 2 dangerous Texas spiders carries a venom many times stronger, drop for drop. Number 8. The black widow spider. The black widow is the most venomous spider in all of North America, and she is right at home across Texas. You will recognize the female by her glossy, jet-black body and the unmistakable red hourglass marking on her underside. Drop for drop, her venom is widely cited as roughly 15 times stronger than that of a rattlesnake. A bite floods the body with a powerful neurotoxin that can cause severe muscle cramps, sweating, a racing heart, and excruciating abdominal pain so intense that it has been mistaken for appendicitis. Here is what saves most people, and what keeps her at number 8. Because the black widow is so small, she injects only a tiny fraction of a milligram of venom, far too little to reliably kill a healthy adult. And thanks to antivenom, deaths today are exceptionally rare. She is also shy and not aggressive, preferring to hide in wood piles, sheds, and the undersides of patio furniture. Almost every bite happens when a hand reaches blindly into a dark space where she is quietly waiting. So far, we have stayed on dry land, but the next animal owns the lakes, ponds, and rivers of Texas, and it is famous for refusing to back down. Number 7. The cottonmouth. Found all across the eastern half of Texas, the cottonmouth, also known as the water moccasin, is one of the state's 4 kinds of venomous snakes and the only one that rules the water. You will know it by its dark, heavy body and its signature threat display. When this snake feels cornered, it throws its head back and gapes its mouth wide open, revealing the startling cotton-white interior that gives the snake its name. Unlike most snakes which flee at the first sign of a human, the cottonmouth has a reputation for standing its ground, which makes a dangerous encounter more likely. Its venom is hemotoxic, breaking down blood cells and destroying tissue, causing severe pain, swelling, and, in serious cases, lasting damage to the bitten limb. They are powerful swimmers, equally comfortable gliding across a pond or basking on a log or riverbank, exactly where Texans like to fish, swim, and paddle on a hot summer day. Remarkably, Texas is home to more than 100 species of snake in total, yet only a small handful are venomous, and the cottonmouth is the one most likely to be encountered near the water. A snake that owns the water is frightening, but the next one carries the single most potent venom of any snake on the entire continent, and it hides behind a beautiful disguise. Number 6. The Texas coral snake. Do not let its beauty fool you. The Texas coral snake is wrapped in vivid bands of red, yellow, and black, and that gorgeous pattern is nature's warning sign. Drop for drop, it possesses the most potent venom of any snake in North America. While the rattlesnakes and the cottonmouth use hemotoxins that attack blood and tissue, the coral snake is in a different and more sinister category. Its venom is a neurotoxin that attacks the nervous system itself, and an untreated bite can lead to slurred speech, double vision, drooping eyelids, paralysis, and ultimately the failure of the muscles needed to breathe, which can come on suddenly, even hours after the bite. There is good news that keeps this snake at number 6. Coral snakes are shy, secretive, and spend most of their time hidden underground or in leaf litter, and they have small mouths and short fangs, so they account for less than 1% of all snake bites. Texans still pass down the old rhyme to tell it apart from harmless lookalikes. Red touches yellow, kills a fellow. Red touches black, friend of Jack. Every creature so far has been small enough to step on or reach past. The next animal is a powerful predator. That could kill a grown adult if it chose to, and it stalks the rugged country of West Texas. Number 5. The mountain lion. Also known as the cougar, puma, panther, or catamount. The mountain lion is the apex predator of the Texas wilds, a powerful, muscular cat capable of taking down a full-grown deer, and it absolutely could kill a human if it wanted to. The reassuring truth is that it almost never wants to. These cats are intensely shy and reclusive, and they go to great lengths to avoid people. In fact, only 4 mountain lion attacks on humans have been reported in Texas since 1980, all of them in remote areas of West Texas, and not one of them was fatal. But that statistic does not erase the raw power of the animal. A mountain lion can leap as far as 40 feet in a single bound, sprint in explosive bursts of up to 50 miles per hour, and ambush prey from behind with a single bite to the back of the neck. A large male can weigh up to 150 pounds and stretch 8 feet from nose to tail. Encounters are rising as people push deeper into their territory, and a cougar that feels cornered, or one that is protecting its young, is a genuinely dangerous animal that demands respect. A big cat is terrifying because you can see it coming. The next creature is the exact opposite. It feeds on your blood while you sleep, and it can leave behind a disease that may not kill you for decades. Number 4. The kissing bug. This is the animal on our list that most Texans have never even heard of, and that is exactly what makes it so dangerous. The kissing bug, also called the cone-nose bug, is a blood-feeding insect that comes out at night and is drawn to the warmth and breath of a sleeping person, which is why it tends to bite around the mouth and eyes, earning its strangely affectionate name. The bite itself is painless, so most people never feel a thing. The real threat is what the bug leaves behind. As it feeds, it can deposit waste containing a parasite called Trypanosoma cruzi, which causes Chagas disease. And here is the alarming part. Studies in Texas have found that somewhere between 50 and 60% of these bugs carry the parasite. Early symptoms like fatigue, rash, and loss of appetite are easy to dismiss. They are most common in the rural and suburban areas of Central and South Texas, and they are most active in the warm months between April and October, with peak activity in June and July. But roughly 1 in 3 infected people go on to develop chronic Chagas disease, which can quietly damage the heart over many years, leading to an enlarged heart and potentially fatal complications that may not appear for decades after that single painless bite. A silent insect that can rewrite your future is chilling. But the next animal is a 200-pound force of destruction that may charge you head-on, and there are millions of them in Texas. Number 3. The feral hog. Texas has a wild pig problem unlike anywhere else in the country. Of the estimated 6 to 7 million feral hogs in the United States, around 2.6 million of them live in Texas alone, making it the undisputed wild hog capital of America. These are not the gentle pigs of a storybook farm. A large boar can stand 3 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh anywhere from 100 to 400 pounds, armed with sharp tusks and a willingness to use them. Descended from domestic pigs and European wild boar brought over centuries ago. First introduced to the continent by Spanish explorers in the 1500s, they have spread explosively across the state, causing hundreds of millions of dollars in agricultural damage every year as they root up fields, pastures, and lawns. To grasp how fast the problem has grown, the entire United States wild pig population exploded from around 2.4 million in 1982 to nearly 7 million today. They are intelligent, fast, and most active under the cover of darkness. While attacks on humans are rare, a cornered, wounded, or surprised hog can charge with shocking speed, slashing upward with those tusks at exactly the height of a person's legs, and they are more than capable of causing serious, even life-threatening injuries. A charging wild hog is a terrifying sight. But the next animal may have killed more people in the United States than any other snake, and it is the true icon of the Texas wilderness. Number 2. The Western Diamondback Rattlesnake. Of the 10 species of rattlesnake found in Texas, the Western Diamondback is the most common the most widespread, and the most feared. This is the snake of 1,000 Western movies, the one with the diamond pattern down its back and the buzzing rattle on its tail. And it may well have caused more human fatalities than any other snake in the entire United States. Part of the reason is its temperament. The Western diamondback is known for being more aggressive and easily excitable than most other rattlesnakes, more willing to stand its ground than to flee. When it does bite, it injects venom an estimated 60 to 80% of the time, and its long fangs and large venom glands let it deliver a deep, heavy dose of hemotoxic venom that destroys tissue and disrupts the blood's ability to clot. An untreated bite carries a fatality rate estimated between 1 in 5 and 1 in 10. The good news for Texans is modern medicine. The state sees around 950 venomous snake bites a year, but thanks to readily available antivenom, only 1 to 2 of them prove fatal. So, a snake that can kill with a single strike sits at number 2. What could possibly be more dangerous? The answer is an animal you have seen 100 times, one that looks completely harmless. Here is the most dangerous animal in Texas. Number 1. The white-tailed deer. It seems impossible, but the deadliest animal in Texas is not the rattlesnake, the hog, or the mountain lion. It is the gentle, graceful white-tailed deer. The reason has nothing to do with teeth, claws, or venom. It comes down to one simple fact. Texas has more vehicle collisions with animals than any other state in the country, with more than 5,000 of them every single year. And those crashes lead to around 17 human deaths annually, far more than every venomous snake, spider, and scorpion in the state combined. On a dark Texas highway, a deer can bolt out of the brush in an instant, and a high-speed impact with an animal that can weigh well over 100 pounds is often catastrophic for the people inside the vehicle. There is a second danger most people overlook. During the autumn mating season, the rut, bucks become aggressive and unpredictable, and people have been gored and seriously injured by male deer they unwisely tried to approach or feed. The lesson of this entire countdown is a simple one. In Texas, the most dangerous animal of all is rarely the one that looks the part. Which one of these animals scares you the most? And have you ever come face to face with one in real life? Share your experience down in the comments.